Yo, what's good? Capital X TV. We are breaking down my new EP, I Am Hip Hop, and we are currently on the third track, which is Trust Issues. Man, Trust Issues got, a pretty crazy story behind it. This track, I think it was birthed, it was birthed back in, it's got to be like 2005, maybe, or 2000, it could be earlier, 2004. At the time I had a studio and I was the engineer. I also ran an independent label out of it, and I had a small group of artists that I represented. And one of the crews that I represented were called the Highlanders, HLZ for short. And I had a couple of in-house producers. One of them was DJ Emergency. He's the one that produced this track. And HLZ had picked this beat for the album that they were working on. They picked this beat, and they had asked me to be on it, so which was cool. And when I wrote my verse, I actually ended up coming up with the hook. That's as far as that track ever got. HLZ's contract came to an end, and I decided not to re-sign him. That's when I ended my my label. There was just a lot of different chaos going on in my life at the time, so I had to I waited till everybody's contract ran out, and I didn't re-sign anybody. No hard feelings, guys, you know what I'm saying? I still love y'all. I loved y'all back then. I love y'all now. I just had to do what I had to do. But anyway, I ended up keeping that beat with the verse that I did on it and the hook. I think I actually wrote additional verses to it. I performed it live a number of times, never recorded it. At one point, it was two verses. I ended up making two verses. Then I actually ended up sending the track to Sabak Red from Nonfiction. I had met Sabak Red and all the guys from Nonfiction on Warped Tour in 2004. After the Warped Tour was over, me and Sabak Red hit it off, you know what I'm saying? And I wanted to have him on the track. I love Sabak Red's material, every verse he's ever spit. I love them all. So I wanted him on the track, and he agreed to be on the track, which was cool. So I sent him the track, and time just started, spacing in. Sabak ended up moving from the East Coast out to the West Coast, and I wasn't gonna. I'm not one of these people that hound. If you do it, you do it. If you don't, you don't. It's all good, And so I never got the verse from Sabak, unfortunately. So I continued doing the track live, but just didn't record any more to it. Fast forward a couple of years. Now I'm not living on the East Coast in New York anymore. I'm living in Norway. And I actually was doing some promotion out here. I was promoting shows, and I actually booked Sabak Red, and I was hoping, maybe once I get him here, we can finally get this track done. He was booked, everything was ready. Last minute, he had to jump off tour because he had a newborn, and he had to jet, and so he never ended up coming. I never got to see him in Norway, which, man, I just wanted to see him, really. It wasn't about the track. I just wanted to see the brother. I missed him. And fast forward another couple of years, I get to building with one of my all-time favorite rappers, MCs, Wise Intelligent from Poor Righteous Teachers. I mean, I got memories of, getting lifted and watching him on TV, on MTV back then, or whatever it was, Video Music Box. I mean, I thought he was, phenomenal. From Trenton, New Jersey. And, I've lived in Trenton, but not willingly. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've done time in Jersey, Trenton, Vroom Building, Trenton State Prison. Anyway, so I got to building with Wise Intelligent, and I was like, man, I wonder if I could get him to do it. So we started talking, and he agreed to do it after he heard what I had written. What I did was I cut it down, left one verse, sent it to him, and he was down. And when he sent it back to me, man, I was absolutely blown away. absolutely blown away. If you ever get the chance to work with Wise Intelligent, man, do it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I base, you know, getting features on my albums. It's not because I think somebody's going to progress any, like my career or anything like that. That's not what it's about. It's if I can work with, you know, MCs and rappers that I looked up to, you know, and Wise Intelligent is one of them. I'm telling you, the brother is so talented. It was incredible. I must have listened to his verse a million times because I was so blown away. And on top of that, he not only did a fire 16, he added to the hook, and I was just like, this is. It was so dope, man. You see me, I'm excited, right? I'm excited. This is why I fucking do it. It's not for streams, it's not for money, it's for this, the way I feel right now. That's why I do it. I love hip hop, man. So anyways, like I get this verse and I'm mixing it and I'm, you know, checking out my parts and mixing it, and then one day I'm just kicking it with King Magnetic, you know what I'm saying? And I met King Magnetic here in Norway actually for the first time. I booked him. I saw that he was, like I said, I was doing promotions out here. So I seen that he was trying to put together a tour, and I hit him up and we started building. And actually, funny story, man, when people saw online that I was booking King Magnetic here, I got a whole bunch of DMs and emails warning me, saying, yo, be careful, this cat is shiesty, blase, blase, you know, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, everything, you know, with our communications was straight up. I mean, he was professional all the way through and through. You know, I know what to look for. And I mean, I'm saying he was dotting all the I's and crossing all the T's. So I went through with it. We got him here to Norway. And let me tell you something. You know, I booked a boatload of artists here in Norway. And out of all of them, King Magnetic was probably, yeah, he was the coolest one to work with. He was really dope, you know. And I know the brother could do damage. I mean, he's like 3 of me. I mean, dude is big, but his heart was, you know, matched it. He was an incredible person and an incredible artist. So anyway, I'm building with him, and I asked if he would like to get on a track with me and Wise Intelligent. He's like, send me the track. So I sent it to him, and he was down. And when he sent me back his 16, I was just like, yo, this is dope. He's another artist that, yeah, I look up to. I mean, I love his stuff. I mean, everything he does is dope, you know. And on top of it, both him and Wise Intelligent, incredible artists, incredible people. Gotta love it. And to have them both on one track, yeah, it's crazy. And like I said, this beat was produced by DJ Emergency, probably around, yeah, 2003, I said, or 2004, something like that. Yeah, somewhere. But anyway, let you hear a little bit of it. Open recent. The track is called Trust Issues. Basically, you know, when I wrote the track, yeah, I was deep into my activism work, and, you know, all the cameras, especially working in front of prisons, there's cameras everywhere, and cameras started coming up everywhere. Like now, I mean, you see it's crazy out there where there's cameras everywhere. This is when cameras were just starting to come out. And I had been to London for the first time, and London was insane with all the cameras, so that just kind of gave me material to add to this track, you know. It's like, yeah, I have trust issues. I really do, man. I do. You know what I'm saying? I've been fucked over. It's like when you're fucked over by your own country, when your own country takes you, you know, instead of helping you, they throw you in a freaking cage that they wouldn't keep a freaking dog in. Yeah, you tend to get some trust issues. Along with everything else I dealt with on the streets, yeah, I have trust issues. So that's where the track was born from. But I'll let you hear a little bit of it. I'll probably let you get through the opening hook so you can hear what Wise Intelligent, you know, added to it, and then you're gonna have to Spotify it if you want to hear the whole thing.
दिल listening to everything we say, they watch everything we do. The eye in the sky has got us in plain view, and I don't trust anybody, not even my own crew. I don't trust my own shadow, and I don't trust you. Listening to everything we say, they watch everything we do. The eye in the sky has got us in plain view, and I don't trust anybody, not even my own crew. I don't trust my own shadow, and I don't trust you.
They call us pirates. They call us illegal broadcasters. Just because we play what the people want.
I'ma stop it right there. Trust issues. Capital X, Watts Intelligent, King Magnetic. Alright, on the new EP, I Am Hip Hop, Friday, October 22nd. Hey yo, I haven't said it in the other ones. Subscribe. I'm feeling hip hop now. Subscribe, you know what I'm saying? And hit that notification bell so you get notified for the next joint, alright? We got one more track, don't go away. Capital X TV. Peace!